important people. Kevin Michael Hudson and Tasha Pick. So, since a very important act, I will ask everybody to remain in silence. As the witnesses of this important act are present here, Ruth, William, Tara, and Tia will sign the marriage document. The great Mexican philosopher of the 19th century, Mr. Melchor Ocampo, wrote in his legendary letter important words that are always read in our wedding ceremonies. He wrote, "Marriage is the only legal and moral way to found a family. To preserve mankind and avoid imperfection in human being are only able to obtain the perfection of the human race through matrimony and a conjugal duality. Men and women have the same rights, but it is important to observe their respective obligations. Both of you should have respect, fidelity, trust, and assistance to one another, and also tenderness and love. So much love. Okay? Do not fight with one another. Use your heads and your hearts to correct something wrong. Okay? Both of you should be aware of the great responsibility of being parents. You should provide your children with a good example to follow during the rest of their lives." Now I have two questions for the witnesses. Are Kevin and Natasha persons that you know well? Kevin's? Sorry, witnesses? Yes? Perfect. Okay, now second question. Are there any objection for them to be joining a legal marriage here in Mexico? Yes, say no?
No objection.
Any objection? No. Okay,
No.
Perfect. Being so, we are going to continue. Okay, here comes the important question. Kevin, do you take Tasha to be your loving wife, to have and to hold, for better or for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish from this day forward?
I do.
Okay. Tasha, last moment to change your mind. Sorry. Time is up. Okay, Tasha, you take Kevin to be your loving husband, to have and to hold, for better or for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish from this day forward?
I do.
Excellent. Kevin. Perfect. Now it's time to say the vows.
Want to stand up? It's the rain. Come under.
As I look at the man standing in front of me, and I thank God from the day we met, somehow we just fit. To find someone so patient and loving is rare, and I found that in you. You balance all of my crazy days. You know when to hug me and when to make me laugh. You are truly amazing. The love that you have for our children, and especially Naya, as a bonus to you, is more than I can ever ask for, and I love you for that. Love brought us here together, but everybody that made it out here today, all of our supporters, is what's gonna make this last. Love is all about compromise. So from this day and every day forward, I promise to keep our love first. I promise to cherish us. I promise not to nag too much. I promise to watch Game of Thrones with you if you want me to. You know how much of a procrastinator I am. And I'm not the only one, because you waited 7 years to do this. So just know that no matter how long it took us to get here and to find each other, this day is all that matters, and it's going to keep us here together. I love you with all of my heart, and I promise to love you wholeheartedly and unconditionally.
Ah, qué lindo.
Actually, you know what? I wrote my wedding vows, but I'm gonna
Wing it.
wing it.
Freestyle. It's freestyle, bro. Freestyle.
Who would have thought 7 years ago that by off some chance me going to Starbucks would change my life? Because I don't even drink coffee. You, Anaya, and Kylan have been one of my brightest spots through any downs and ups and downs that I've had. When we first met, I was going through a lot of rough things, and you helped me through that and made me stronger, made me a stronger person. I appreciate everything you've done for me, Kylan, and especially Anaya, because life isn't easy. You are a very strong person. I want you to know that I know it, and everybody who knows you knows it. I love you, and I promise from this, not even from this day forth, but I promise to continue to love you until the day death separates us. And that's it.
Perfect. Now we're going to exchange the rings. Release the rings. Once again. Okay. Okay, Kevin and Tasha, you have chosen to exchange rings as a sign and seal of the promises you're making today. The ring is an essence symbol of such vows, as the circle is considered the most perfect of all the forms in nature. These rings, like unbroken circle, symbolize your unending love and commitment to each other for as long as you both shall live.
You're not recording one?
Now, please, Kevin, take her ring.
Yeah, of course.
Now put it into her finger.
This ring is a symbol of my love. I marry you with this ring, with all that I have, and all that I am.
Okay, Tasha, take his ring. Put it in her finger.
This ring is a symbol of my love. I marry you with this ring, with all that I have, and all that I am.
Place it in. Excellent. Perfect. Now we are going to sign the certificate. Please, someone invite you to have a seat in this space, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, and all the lovers around the world, I want to talk about the one I love. I know a lot of times you forget how they take good care of you. But tonight, I just want to express the way I feel.
I'm sure Commissioner Page. She recording. Yeah.
Funny how things have changed in my life now. Whether near or far, I wanna be where you are. And you're like a rose that blooms in my garden, innocent and sweet. My love.
somebody go fix it for her? Can somebody go fix it for her? Go ahead. Go ahead. Just so she don't take pictures and it's messed up.